In an effort to raise awareness on veterans and health care across the state of Montana and nationwide, Senator Jon Tester hosted a roundtable discussion to address challenges within the Department of Defense's health care program called TRICARE. MTN's Cade Mentor caught up with the senator and members of the public and learned some of their concerns.
Here at the O'Hare Inn in Great Falls is where Senator Tester joined service members, veterans, their families, and providers to discuss what they say are systemic challenges with TRICARE. Members of the public from in and out of Great Falls gathered with Senator Tester for a roundtable discussion where they discussed how the Department of Defense's healthcare program isn't working in rural parts of the state.
The TRICARE and the VA mental health services have a lot of improvement to be made, and I feel like there's a lot of vets that are left high and dry, or there's a lot of providers that want to work with military and veterans, but due to the reimbursement rates and all of the paperwork and how difficult it is to become in-network, they just don't work with them. And so as a community, we're pretty short on providers who will see military and veterans.
Some of the issues that were raised range from rising costs to a declining number of participating healthcare providers, an issue Tester describes as unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean, there were plenty that surprised me. I think the time of payment for our providers surprised me, and you've got to have providers if you're going to take care of our veterans. I think the amount of the payment being very, very low is a challenge. If you're going to get people to do a job for you, you got to pay them a reasonable wage for that. And then I think unpredictability from the veteran standpoint, and that, everything from prescription drugs to making sure they're able to go see a provider for particular care needs that they have.
Moving forward, Tester says he will be making some calls to TriWest, who manages the VA healthcare, along with other entities such as the Secretary of the VA and the Secretary of Defense, to come to an agreement on what needs to be solved.
We need to do better, and I think that's something that we can do better on. It's going to require, shaking some folks up back east, both in the private sector and in government, but I think it can be done.
In Great Falls, Cade Mentor, MTN News.